Guys, back on the old Astra H, 2007, discs, pads and calipers. I'd already started recording this, but I said a bad word, so I've had to start again. So the issue that I've been having is, sight in focus, is the handbrake's a bit dark. The handbrake levers on this one's no bad, but the one on the other side, when you let the handbrake off, the handbrake's slack, but this isn't going back to its position. So it's going in for an MOT next Monday, so I've just decided to bite the bullet, and we're getting new discs, new pads, 2 new rear calipers. But I was nearly giving up because there's 2 bolts on the back that had this piece on. I could not get them off, but what I done eventually was, and this is funny, I took the handle off my ratchet. Oh, I love that noise. And I put my broken handle on the end of that, and I finally managed to get them started off. So it's just two 13mm bolts that hold the it's 2 13mm bolts that hold the caliper on, but there's a nut there, so you've got to like put a spanner on that, and then hold that with the spanner, take the nut out, and then this basically falls off. We'll check these sliders as well once I've got this off. Aye. What lovely weather. Absolutely pouring down with rain outside. I'm just trying to kind of sit that somewhere where it's a bit wet outside. So let me get this carrier off. It's these stupid they things, internal spline or whatever you want to call it. It's an E6, an E18, right. Bear with me a wee second, I'll get this carrier off and then we can see about getting this disc off. I've already took out the wee screw, which I have now lost. Where did I put that? Oh, there it's there. Wee spline socket, spline bolt, whatever you want to call it, and whatever size it is. I can't tell you what size it is because that thing's rotten. But according to that, it's a T. I don't know what that says. That one. T. Well, that's a 35. Don't know. It's the one between a 35 and a 40. Right. Bear with me a minute and I'll get that carrier off and out the road. Okay. Right. Carrier's off, disc is off. Took a bit of scudding with a big hammer, and I've give that a coat of paint. That is actually that was replaced the last time I done these discs. Well, I never done them, the garage done them. But I give it a wee rub up and clean. Rub this, smooth this off with a bit of 80 grit paper. Let's see how that. Yep, seems okay. And I've gave the wee carrier a wee coat of wheel silver just to make it look a bit better. Yeah, still a bit hot. It's quite awkward to try and record this while I'm doing this because trying to find somewhere to put you. Hold on, I'll put you in there, right? I shall try my best. Not to get my hands in the way. Right, what can you see there? Nothing. It's the light that's the problem. I better put you there. That better. That might be a bit better. Oh, right, so I'm going to show you something else now. Ta-da! Bosch discs. Bosch, like a Bosch. Stay there. Right, so that's all cleaned up. I don't need to put a bit of grease in that. Put a bit of grease in that. Let's put this one here. Oh, that goes on there. Lovely. There's a wee screw. There's a wee screw there. Put the wee screw in there. Find the wee ratchet that holds the wee screw. There's the wee ratchet there. The other mistake I made, of course, was taking the wheel and all that off. Right? That doesn't need to be mega tight, because the wheel bolts, when you put the wheel on and tighten the wheel up, it holds it steady anyway. Okay. Oh, slinky! I'll put them in once I've done. Get the slider pins there, I'll need to clean them, give them a wee grease up. So let's get this thing back on here. That goes in there. There's my bolts. Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! That goes in there. Okay, everybody, lie down on the floor and keep calm. This is the bit that's exciting. There's a ratchet. One on that side. And that side. And you go, hiya! Stop. Right, so we'll do this again. Well, fun. Book. Book. And then we shall give them a wee. Just because. I need to lie down, but I need that not to fall off in the process of falling in the floor. That'll do, Timmy. That'll do. That'll do, Timmy. Beasted up mega tight. Right, that's the disc and that on. I'm going to pause you a wee second because I'm going to give these a wee clean, these wee sliders. I think I've got new rubbers, I think, in there for them. I'm going to give them a wee clean up. That one actually looks like it's got a wee ridge on it. Right. As Big Clive says, 1 moment please. Righty-ho, so I've got the springs in. Now, I'll show you the old pads. The old pads aren't actually that bad. There's the old pads. They're not terrible. They're pitted, but they're not terrible. Now, the new pads have came with a wee spring clip. You see that? I can't see it. I say it's not very good. There was a wee spring clip on that. It doesn't want to fit on that side because it's going to hit half of that. So I'm going to assume that goes on the inside. So get that on the inside. Yeah. Oh, I should have got the garage to do this. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. It's in. Tis in, tis. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. And there's the other one. And you go in there. Here. Like so. Caliper hands. This is my new caliper. Euro Car Parts, it's a pageant one. So I'll get that on first. And then I'll clamp that hose. Oh, better put the... How did... Let me think. What am I doing? I'm doing everything all gobbledygook. There we go. It did come with other rubbers on it, but I'm not using them. I'm going to use my own rubbers. It doesn't want to. Anyway. And that again. Right. That'll be bolts though. Is that new caliper bolts? Oh, fancy. New caliper bolts and everything. Nice new caliper. Let's get that in there. To do it all in. Putting on the caliper. I'm now slackening it instead of tightening. And for some reason it wants to tighten up, isn't it? We haven't heard that other one. With a spanner! Hold it with a spanner while you're tapping it. Oh, come on. And this, Didn't we go again? Didn't we go again? Didn't we go again? It's tight enough. Let's get this handbrake cable back in here. Handbrake cable goes up through there. And then that comes in there. And that's not going to be hit. Just need you to get in there just a tiny wee bit. Oh, come on, man. Come on. We've not got 40 to go either. You get in? You going in? Why are you not going in? What in the devil? Why do you want to get in there? That's where you're meant to be. Why don't you just go in? Go in there. Get me tappy tappy. What about that one? Tappy tappy. Tappy tappy. No. Just going to break this thing, isn't I? Oh, why the hell? What in the name? Oh no, no, no. Just go in there. Where do you need to be? No grips. Brute force and ignorance. Just needs to get in there. That's all you need to do. It's not a big ask, is it? Or is it? It appears to be. Come on, you've got about 2mm to go, man. Get in there. God's sake, what's the name? And a wee man. In the name of the wee man. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? That's my wee clip went. Oh, there it's there. Let's give that a wee wipe. Let's give that a wee wipe or something. Right. Under here with the wee clay head. Are you gonna go in? Yeah, of course you are. Right. So there's a caliper on. New caliper. I should have painted that silver and all, shouldn't I? All tightened up. Calipers in. I'm going to clamp that hose. Take that off. Put it onto there. And that'll be that. So I'll pause you a wee minute because that's 17 minutes and I think that's long enough. So I don't, well actually, do you know, hold on. I'm going to pause you actually. Hold on. So I don't have anybody here to help me bleed these, but what I've done is I've put the thing for the wheel alignment, the holds the pedal down. I've pushed the pedal down with that and I've put it against there. And I've not got a one-man bleeding kit. And then I'll just slacken that off while that's putting pressure on that. As you can see, I've done that a few times. And there isn't any bubbles coming out. So that's basically that. I'll show you what I'll do the other side and I'll show you it once it's all finished, but so far that seems to be alright. Once it's bedded in, I hope. Once the wheel's on, and that's kinda, because that is kinda once that, where's it sail off? Anyway, I'll be back shortly-ish once I've done the other side. So that's the wheel on that side, it's all done and dusted, and then this side now, you can see how bad that disc is. That's because, where's that leaking from? Well, that's leaking out of there. Right, okay. Right, this might be an issue. Right, okay, I'm going to disappear again. Right, that's that side all stripped. And the issue I had with that was that was seized. So that pin is a bit scabby. And that one's alright, so possibly need to get a new one of them at some point and new sliders. So put all this back together now, and then removal. There's my disc. Stay on. This thing's knackered. Right, these horrible big bolts now. What's that bit? A wee scoot of silver, in fact, no it'll do. There's my grease. So I'll get this bolted in. Doesn't seem to feel very good. And there. Another tight one. Tight, tight, tight. Get me neck up with a wee bar. It's tight enough. Right. Right, that's that. We'll get the pads in and then get the caliper on. I'll pause you then, there's no much point, you've already seen the other side. Right, that's everything I'll put back together. My glamorous assistant Stuart is sitting in there, he's going to press the brake pedal because he's appeared so he can help me bleed it. Right, okie dokie. Right, press it down, Stuart. Oh well, I'll try and bleed that out. Right, again. Now, they just pump it a couple of times actually. Nothing come. Oh! Right. Up and then down. And again. It's because I'm opening it up right again. And again. So that's that held down. Right, up. Down. Right, up. Right. That's it. No more bubbles coming out of that. Right, that'll do. He's going to need to bleed it anyway when he puts that pump, that ABS pump in it. But that'll do for the moment. So I'll get you to do the other side. Oh aye. Not that you're going to be able to see anything there, but you can watch the wheel and watch me fighting underneath. It's nearly 4 minutes time. Right, how's that pedal feel now? A bit better, aye? It will go down to the flare if you press it really hard. It always has done that, but...
It's actually quite solid now.
Aye.
That's kind of halfway.
Oh, how's that wet? I don't tighten that.
Right. On with that side.
Press it and hold it.
Right.
It's quite awkward to do that. Oh.
That's the right down the flare.
Right, hang on mate. Right. That'll do. Right. I don't know if that's just been on my fingers. Hits. Right. God damn, my vape away again. There's my vape away on the floor. Don't smoke, kids. Right. Press that brake, Stuart. Solid. Right, let it off. Tidy up. Get up the road. So, hope you found that entertaining. I certainly didn't. New discs, new calipers, new pads. Hopefully that all works out alright. And then it's going in next week to get the ABS pump replaced because it isn't braking on in the offside front. The offside front it's a bit lazy. And I've put new calipers on that and pads and stuff. I had a hell of a time trying to bleed that side. So, a vast improvement over that. So, see you next time. Aye. Toodaloo.